Welcome back, guys. Today we're going for a test drive on a 1973 Dodge Challenger. This one's got a 383 up under the hood. It's also got the power steering and the power brake. And of course, here at Maple Motors, we take 100 detailed pictures of every car. And every Monday we update with about 10 new vehicles. Go look at maplemotors.com, see what we got in stock. And of course, the following week we'll have 10 new cars. We have financing and shipping available as well. We also do the TikTok and the Snapchat, the Instagram, the Facebook. We try to keep all the social medias up to date every day. So go join us, hit subscribe, share, and hit like. And I will keep making these videos for you. For now, it's about that time. Let's go for a ride. All right, so we're gonna look around the interior and I want you to go ahead and place your bets. Do you think the horn works? We'll go ahead and check out the dash here. Nice and clean. The seat, passenger seat looks good. Back seat. Not too bad. Your package tray back here looks pretty good. Headliner, not too bad either. A little wrinkly in the corners. Got a cover for the light missing. Let's go ahead and start her up. You do have an ignition switch down there you have to turn on if you want to start it. She is warm. Oil pressure's up to about 35. Do need to stop and get some gas, which we will. Let's try the blower motor. It does not seem to be kicking on. Let's try the medium setting just in case. Blower motor is out in this car. Wipers, they work, but you can stop them pretty much anywhere on the dash. Radio. Radio is working. And let's try the horn. Are you ready? Horn works good. And it's showing 47,000 miles. Hard to stand behind that in a 1973 model. Let's go ahead and hit the road and see how she runs out. Okay, so we're getting ready to take off here. Anything that I see, I will let you know. The seatbelt is not working correct over here. No matter what I do, it's not coming out correct. So, no seatbelt at the moment. They're in here, they're just not working right. Engine temperature is below 190. All our vitals are looking good. Anything I see, I will let you know. Idle's good. All right. Power steering's working right. Pretty smooth. Hey, we got an open road, so let's see what it do. Little belt squeak. Speedometer's not coming up on the dash here. Steering's super tight. A little bit of a hesitation. We'll keep driving her. I'm gonna put some fresh gas in it too. Car's going straight down the road. It seems like it's got a little bit of a right pull. Nothing major. Getting the brakes here, they feel good. Threw my bag forward back here. So we're right around the corner from the gas station. I'm definitely going to stop there. I want to put about $20 worth of fresh fuel in this car. And then after that, I'm going to do some undercarriage shots. I'm going to light it up with a light and put it in slow motion. I'm also going to check the turn signals, headlight, tail lights, and turn signals in the rear. And we'll keep this video going. By the end of the video, I'm going to have like a walk around pointing out chips, scratches, and flaws. little bit of a stutter. And I do not believe the kickdown's hooked up on this one. Turn signals are popping up on the dash, but you gotta hold the indicator knob over here up or it won't stay on. The left side's working as well. Okay, so we're at the gas station. Let's go ahead and get this fuel. Right now it's on quarter tank, just dead on it. I'm gonna try to bring her up over half a tank. Belt squeak. And then we'll keep this video going. Let's do it. Okay, I got about $20 worth of fuel in this rod. Now let's go ahead and check that gauge and get her started up. So it was at quarter tank. And let me turn the key on here. Let's see if it's on its way up. It's at half a tank now, so yeah, the gas gauge is working. I got the ignition on. Dragging a little bit. Let's try again. I need to put a big charge on that battery too. Try not to eat the starter up here. Well, well, well. Make sure that ignition switch is working good too. Let's try it again. Give me a crank here. I think I'm gonna go get a boost box. Be right back, guys. Okay, so I'm not gonna cut it off again because I ended up getting it started. Just something we're gonna have looked at. All right, let's hit the road. Okay, getting ready to take off here. Got you on the wide lens. That belt is getting more and more squeaky as we drive. I notice you put it in gear, it goes away, but it needs to be tightened up. That low idle's what's pulling it down. Engine temperature is at 190, oil pressure's at like 15. So we're gonna get back to the lot and then I'm gonna do a little walk around video pointing out chips, scratches, and flaws on this one. Definitely a really loud, squeaky belt now. Definitely running strong, and the brakes feel good. The steering's nice and tight. Just got a squeaky belt, and I'm gonna have to charge the battery or put a fresh battery in here and make sure that's not what's holding back the start. Looks like that kick down is hooked up on this one. I'll lay her to the floor a second just to see what would happen. She's got a little bit of popping coming out the exhaust, probably exhaust leak. I heard that up front. So to get her to kick down, you actually got to put it all the way to the floor. Somebody pulled their boat out, I guess. It's a little cold to be pulling a boat out today. Let's give her a manual shift here. No, she actually runs and drives really well. She's got some small minor issues that need to be addressed. And of course, when I get back to the lot, I'm gonna be pointing out some interior flaws that I'm seeing right now on your pillars. Also the paint flaws, rust, anything that I see will be known in this video. All right, guys, I appreciate you watching. We're back at the lot now, and give me about 5 minutes. I'll be right back, and we're gonna go ahead and do this walk around. Thanks, guys. Back at the lot, and we're gonna be picking out the flaws on this car. I'm gonna go from the bottom to the top, looking for rust, scratches, dings, whatever you need. Look at maplemotors.com. The detailed pictures that we have provided. Also, financing and shipping is available, and every Monday I update with new cars. Also, guys, getting ready to be Christmas, we do have some merchandise here at maplemotors.com, so go check it out, get you some Maples gear. Let's get started. Got some bubbles popping up there on the front bumper where they've painted the bumper itself. You see some paint runs there. Got a little wire hanging here. It's probably for that ring. Some like little scratches down there at the bottom. Coming down this lower portion, you got a scratch here and a scuff there. You also got some little indentions here. Coming down this bottom portion. Some chips at the bottom there. Tires look pretty good. A little wear on the edge. Up and over the fender. Coming down. Pretty good. You also got some little spots there. Couple indentions right there in the back. Tires on the back look pretty good. Up and over. Little spot there. Coming back this mid section. You do got some light scuffs in the paint. You see them light swirl marks and scratches. Gas cap's got some chips on it. A little bit of acne popping up here and there. You got some chips inside the door handle there. Light scratches. Actually, those aren't scratches. Those are wrinkles in the stripe when they put them on. A couple little bubbles popping up underneath them too. Up here as well. More on the stripes. Couple up here as well. Must have not have been a pro putting them on. Back over the top portion here, light scratch. Trim used to be orange, it's painted black now. Front windshield on this one's in pretty good shape. Up your pillar. Roof looks pretty good. I done got my rings on the window from the test drive. Like cracks right there in the paint. And over the back, we're missing all our trim on the back window, aren't we? Light scuffs on that back windshield too. Trunk lid's got some scratches on it. Went over the back, missing your white lens for your reverse light there. Chip in the paint right here. Coming down this lower portion, all the way down the side of the car here. Little bubbles popping up there. Down again. Got some chips in the corner. A chip there. Light scuff mark here. Couple little bubbles popping up here. Like this midsection. Like I said, all them stripes there. Must have not been a pro. It's got a few bubbles popping up. A couple folds that shouldn't be in there. Just like in this area here. Little bubble in the back here. Oh, almost got it out myself. Push it down. A little bit of blotchiness popping up on the wing back here. That may be from some wax. Couple little blotches and waves there. Your window is overlapping your back window here. And it's got some serious scratches on the outside. Be careful doing that. Pillar looks good. Roof does not look bad at all. Front windshield, not too bad. Still chips on your trim. Light scratches here. Real light. That stuff will come out. All right, we made it around the car. Now we're going to go ahead and open the trunk, grab the keys, and we'll get her started after we check out the interior. That's not the right one. What about the other circle? That one works. Open her up. Oh, we got some water coming out of there. The seal in the back is a little bit harder. Your jams look pretty good. You got a couple chips and scratches in them. I guess the whole car used to be orange at one point, at least the trunk, and a lot of the trim up front was. There's your back window trim right here. You've had some work down in the trunk pan here. You can see all the waves and stuff where they've painted. Your package tray's got a little bit of rust in it. Looks like surface rust. Trying to see way up in here. Just double checking. Real thin right in here. I mean, you can see little holes peeking through to the ground. Same up in the corner here. And then let's look at the lights. Okay, hopefully the lighting out here today isn't terrible. I know it is because of the sun where it's sitting right now, but chips there. Ooh, Let's see what we got going on there. Well, I gotta unlock her now. Okay. So I'm gonna firmly push down on it and hope that one day it'll shut. There's a couple of adjustments there. These two screws, bolts, but they're not moving. So let's just try it one more time. And it shut. I had to firmly shut that, so I think those need to be adjusted up a little bit. That way that it'll lock a lot easier. Coming up on the door panel here, it's actually in pretty good shape. It does have a few flaws. When I get real close here, you got some of your little trim pieces that have got some chips, a little bit of pitting popping up there, a little hazy up here on top. Now coming down this lower portion, your weather stripping looks pretty good. Your jams are solid. Underneath the door looks pretty solid. It's not all rusted out. Same with your jams here. You got a little bit of rust there in the corner. You can tell they repainted all of that. Your seal around your window is pretty hard. Carpet in this one's a bit older. It does have some flaws. You see it right there underneath the console. The seat in this one looks pretty good. Back seat, same thing. Your panels don't look too bad, but you do have some imperfections. Look around your back window where it's kind of chipping. Your package tray. On that side too, you can see the paint's kind of coming off right there on that panel. On the side of the seat, see a little bit of a dyes coming off the seat. Up here in the front on your pillars, you got some dry, cracked plastic. You also got some paint missing there. It's kind of forming out different. Same with this side. And then down here, you got some cracks and your console's missing its lid. You don't necessarily need a fire extinguisher in here. This down here is your ignition switch. You want to leave it on. Let's go ahead and get her started. Notice she's dragging a little bit. It's almost like the timing's off. It's just dragging a little bit, but at the same time, I need to go ahead and change that battery out. We didn't have any in the back that were brand new, so we're probably going to run down to the store and pick up a brand new battery and put her up under the hood here. I think that'll help out a lot. Of course, engine temperature has came down since we got back. We ate lunch. Oil pressure's all the way up in a good range. And I notice when you rev it, got a little bit of a crackle to the exhaust. I feel like she's sucking air up here. And you can hear the exhaust leak. And that belt squeaking up there. See how old that battery is. Plus your connection's loose. That doesn't help. Of course, we've been disconnecting the battery too, so that's why that's so loose. Trying to zoom in on these areas that the wiring needs to be tidied up a little bit better. Coming down with the hood, I like to rock it a little bit instead of just yanking down. Doing it with one hand's a little bit more complicated, but now she's shut. That belt needs to be tightened up. It actually loosened itself up on the test drive. Those are pretty cool. I like the way they look. I don't know if you can unscrew them. Okay. Sitting a little high on this side too. Can be pushed down just like that. All right, guys. I appreciate you watching. We just try to tell you everything that's wrong with these cars so you know exactly what you're getting before you get here. We don't hide anything, as you can tell. We're an honest dealer. Check us out, maplemotors.com. I have financing, I have shipping, and I have 100 detailed pictures of every car on the lot. And of course, if you're new, subscribe, share, and hit like, and I'll keep these videos coming. I got another one in the back. Let's see what it's about. Later, guys.